Okay, so I'm here with Eli in New York, and we're going to do a little code review of the project as it is at the moment. Hey, Eli.
Hi.
So I'm going to put put screen sharing on, and we're going to take a look. All right, so here we are. If we go to the Edit Fonts GitHub page, let's see. So we've got the master branch here, and then we've got the GitHub pages part, which is just got the blog on it. There's no code files here, right? I think so. Okay. And then there's this Eli branch.
I should delete that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We don't need anything here?
Yeah, I'm going to delete that.
All right. And then we've got that pull requests with the git ignore that the hash is merged. Deleted that one. What's this one? Oh, I think I made a couple more commits. That's weird. But I thought these were merged. So we've got the snippet added here, and then we've got something in the activity for dragging points around as well. Okay. So this branch, it adds the git ignore, adds the work in progress code, and it moves it. So OE, O2, and 1D. And then the master branch. That's totally weird. I didn't get it. I don't understand why these commits are like got different commit IDs. Because this stuff is now in the master branch, right? There's a git ignore file, and it has this contents on the master branch. So how come this thinks that it's not merged? And then this adds these two files. So edit fonts, widgets, character map. So edit fonts, widgets, character map. Line 35, blank line. Line 35.
Are you just going to do the code review on GitHub, or are you going to?
Well, I think we can do it here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not going to open it in the editor.
We can open it in editor
just to be able to see it better. Or?
I guess. I mean, what?
Or whatever.
I mean, it's syntax highlighted. I don't know what.
Okay.
I mean, we could. I guess if we do it in an editor, we can edit the file, but we can edit the file on GitHub as well.
Okay.
And then edit fonts widgets drag point. Edit fonts widgets drag point. It's just now. I'm just going to go ahead and delete this branch. As far as I can tell, everything's there. Okay, cool. All right, so nice and clean and tidy. And then the issues, I think that these are also like fairly well organized. That we've got these milestones, and so we don't have anything here in the metrics integrated. We've got like kinds of Bezier point selection we can do, but that's definitely something that I see as like a deluxe thing.
Okay.
And then so we've got someday maybe stuff, and we've got a bunch of things that I think are just like nice ideas that we could do at some point, but it's not like super important that we do them straight away. And then we have these admin tasks, and so this can be closed, I think, right? That we now have the git ignore, and we've renamed that tilde file. Oops. So that folder we've called the tilde. It's gone. So I'm glad about that. So we can close this. And then, so Travis set up the Travis file at the moment. So we do install Flake8. We get it, we pull the build. We run Flake8. Okay. And then we say that we're going to build the XO dist in the OS build shell. But then this doesn't happen, right? Because when we go to the home page,
I saw that
what did you see?
Or the XO file is checked in now.
God. Where?
It should be. Dist.
Oh.
I think.
But that's from 23 days ago. Yeah. I think we should probably delete that. I don't know.
But isn't that like when we actually get a working XO?
I guess so.
It'll probably be in the same place, right?
It's going to be there, yeah. All right. Well, we can leave that there. Okay. Yeah. So.
So is it all right if I ask really stupid questions?
Of course.
Like, I'm just gonna I'm gonna.
Of course, please.
Try to get us to maybe I'll have you explain some of the things I don't get. Like do the explain to me like I'm 5 thing. Really kind of simply state things.
Sure. So I'm just looking at the Travis output right now, and so it looks like there's a lot of Python Flake8 errors that it's giving, but it's giving them with our imported libraries like RoboFab. So we need to update the Travis to not run code on, to not run on the code that we don't own.
Now, are those aren't installed as separate modules, right? Everything's just added to the repository. Because can't you exclude modules?
Maybe. Okay, so okay, thanks. through. Yeah, it has an exclude option. Okay.
So do you think there's stuff in there that is just included in the project that should be a module that's linking to that project?
Okay, so let's go to the terminal. So here's our layout. So
You do a white terminal with a small font. That's interesting.
Is that bad?
I don't know if it's bad. It would just, you must have, I think I need glasses. But you can see everything fine.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
I'm going to have to get my eyes checked.
So currently our Travis file says placate edit fonts.activity. So
this is like, I do like huge type.
nice. So okay, so we need to find out what is in that edit fonts activity, because this, oh, I see. So the git clone clones the master branch as edit fonts.activity. Okay, so this is just running placate on the entire repo.
Okay, dumb question time. Like a thing like RoboFab is just included in the project as a folder.
Yeah,
RoboFab.
exactly.
Why isn't that included as a module?
Well, because it's not in the system, right? So we need to include our own Python modules in the activity bundle.
But like, so what shouldn't? But this is like a custom. Like this is like. You can't just link to Yasha's changing these files to work with this project.
Is he?
Or is this just
I don't think so.
regular RoboFab?
I don't think that he's changed anything. Like if we go into font tools, I mean, he's using this Go script, which basically just commits everything that he touches, which is not great. But browsing through it, it doesn't look like he's updated this for 2 months. And so one of the issues is one of the issues in the admin tasks milestone is the Git submodules that we shouldn't be having these in line. We should having them as submodules.
Submodules. So that's something that's like, something that we need to do is make everything that can be a submodule.
Yeah.
Because it seems like RoboFab should definitely be a sub. Because then.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So for the purpose of making Flake8 work, then we just need to name it as something that we don't want to test. So we can remove the things which are samples or blog posts, the EXO things there.
Would there be a way with Flake8 where you could just say like ignore all submodules?
Don't know. You'd have to Google it. I mean, I think that we can just have a coded blacklist.
Okay.
Right? Extract to edit fonts, the files folder. It's weird. Because I'm seeing a files folder here, but I don't see it on GitHub. It's because it's completely empty. Okay. Our sample, and then we can kill the host and site directories. Actually, if I can just do git reset. Activity you can do with now, defcon. Contours, font make, RoboFab. We want to test our setup and our snippets. Test fonts. We don't want to exclude, but it shouldn't have any files. UFO font tools is excluded. UFO lib is excluded. Okay, so that's our list of things to exclude. And now if we run that, lots of issues. So stuff in snippets I'm not too worried about, but the stuff that's in edit fonts is an issue, I think. So maybe we should be, so we have our sample folder, and so then defcon is not ours. So edit fonts is our like main app, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then extractor font tools, font make, icons, RoboFab, those are not ours. Setup.py is ours. Snippets, I don't know if we should be testing that. I mean, it's kind of like temporary stuff. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Test fonts just has some UFOs. And ABC, also test font, ABC1, a test font. Sample UFO, another test font. TF.UFO, just has an A and a B. Okay. and then x.pi. So what's this x.pi file? That's global variables across the activity. Okay, fair enough. And then the edit fonts.py file. Yeah, okay, that's got quite a lot of, it's like 500 lines. Okay.
I'm not thrilled with the name x.py for this file.
Right.
Like, this should probably, instead of like having that comment at the top, it should probably just be called global variables.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, hang on. So let me just finish what we were doing. So the Travis thing is needs to be updated. So I'm just going to make a quick pull request. That okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, so Travis and Flake8 are sort of set up. I've got a pull request to improve them a little bit. And then when that's done, we can use the GitHub protected branches so that pull requests can only be merged when they pass the Travis test.
Okay.
So that keeps like Pep8, solid. Okay. And then I still have a kind of GSOC admin task to thank everyone else who applied and again take a look. But I'm going to wait to do that until we have an XO bundle that they can check out.
Okay.
And then we have this Git submodules thing. And so Sam said that there was a bug in the bundle builder that meant submodules were not built in, and that the fix for that has been merged into the most recent pre-release.
Okay.
Or no, maybe the most recent actual release.
Well, one thing I might be stating something obvious here, but I really like Git submodules just for readability.
Yeah.
Like when you open up the project and if you're new to it, you see, okay, these are obviously the submodules, and then it's very clear what you need to look at.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Okay. So then the final milestone is milestone 1. Font manager, and that's kind of got a bit messed up because we have all this other stuff in it. About loading fonts, saving fonts, exporting fonts, making the stars work, and so a bunch of these are now said to be done. And we just need to confirm that they're fixed. But until we get an XO bundle, we can't really do that. So let me start my Fedora here. So this is booting off of this sugar on stick ISO image for the last release.
And so when you're testing, do you ever use sugar build to test? Or
no, I haven't got that set up.
Okay.
Have you?
That's interesting. I didn't realize that until very recently, that you were only using sugar on a stick to test.
Yeah.
I thought you were using OS build.
Did you get it working on Mac OS?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or no, not on. I use it on my Linux desktop.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So here we go.
As far as I know, so you can't.
So we load up the terminal, and then install Git. Annoyingly, I can't copy and paste into the VM because it's not got the thing set up. I type it in. So then reclaim the repo.
I have an older MacBook. I just can't read the guns. It's super slow.
Yeah.
It's mine's a 2008, so I have a Core 2 Duo, and I can't
Yeah. This is a couple years old machine.
Is that the Retina Pro?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about just getting a MacBook Air. just to like something a little bit more so I can like run VMs better.
Okay, so so here's the repo. So we go into it, and then we run python setup.py dev, and then that like returns cleanly.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can now see there's an activities folder. And the activities folder has a symlink from edit fonts to the check tag thing. And so then if I go back to home, in theory it should be here, but it's not.
Is this a problem you've had before?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I do this, I can go into here and then run like sudo python setup.py install, and then it errors. And it says, like font make is a directory, and that's true. So here you see font make is just a directory. And if we go inside it, we see that there's nothing there. And then there should be like a Git submodules file that has the submodules information. We do like Git submodules init cursive submodule, sorry. Oh, it's Git submodule add. Is it? Update. Yeah, and so then it says no submodule mapping found in Git modules for path font make. So we remove font make, and then there it is. Then we got to do Git submodule add.
So can you explain what's happening? So like Git is asking to put a submodule there?
Yeah, I think what happened is that the .git submodules file, it hasn't been checked into the repo.
Okay.
I'm gonna just remove the folder. Yeah, see, so font make is already in the index. So if we go into do it locally, if we go into the Git file here, there's a binary file index matches. See, so the index font make is like in there. Git submodule. Status. Yeah, no submodule mapping found in Git modules for path font make.
How is that not? I thought that the submodule stuff, and was always just checked into the .git folder.
No, there's a .git module file.
It's not in the .git folder?
It's not there, yeah. Okay.
Why is
Like,
did you tell him to set the default ascender to 800?
yeah, I think 800 and minus 200 for the descender. Yeah.
Okay, is that right?
Yeah. Well, also they have to add up to the m, which is 1,000. So those are the default values.
Okay.
It's not the real ascender. It's
Okay.
the ascent value.
Okay, that makes sense. Also, he hard coded the year. Like what font? That's fine.
Right. So now I've just pushed a new branch, which has 2 commits. Okay. So you can see that I had a commit that removed the existing font make and then add a new font make git module with this command. And so you can see that's created a new .git modules file, and then it's got a new commit hash for font make. Mm-hmm. So Yash should have checked that in. That was the issue.
Okay, it's just like on his.
Yeah. So now I can rebase this and squash those commits. Oh, the commits. Wrote that one.
Josh is up and working.
Okay.
Right, should we do? I could do some video hangouts on my machine.
And then he can join this one.
Okay.
Okay, so I've set the branch protection. So this means that we can't merge anything into master unless the checks are passing.
Okay.
Yeah, and it prevents us from pushing commits to the master branch. They have to be pushed and then merged through a pull request.
But if you work on a branch and you work on a branch and then you just send a pull request.
Yeah.
Or you have okay.
Okay. Right, so okay, so I've pulled the updated font make submodule. So yeah, so now I can run the recursive git submodule update, and that works. So now I can run the install, and it still errors. Okay, so yeah, this is it. And so I think this is the problem that Sam was talking about, right? It's been fixed upstream. Okay. How do I update sugar in the VM? Maybe I can hotfix it.
Or does it work for you if you just clone all the modules and then do it?
Well, no, the actual bundle builder is breaking.
Okay.
So where is the bundle builder? It's in the toolkit, right? Well, I don't know. I mean, is this really what we should be doing right now? We should be looking at the code, right?
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff. I'm kind of looking through it now. I'm going through the widgets directory and edit fonts. Do you have like a Fedora VM you could just set up OS build on?
Well, yeah, I mean, this is Fedora. So
or you can.
You mean like a plain Fedora VM?
Yeah.
I doubt.
It shouldn't take too long to set up OS build.
Yeah.
So that's super easy. You just clone it in the activities folder, and it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Woo! We're gonna have to fix a lot of bin errors. So that's what that means in the Travis file.
The target resolution for this is 1200 by 900, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's not really like any plan to make this like responsive to other resolutions. Just like,
What do you mean? There's not any plans as far as I know.
okay.
I mean,
I just wanted to make sure that that's. I wasn't sure on that. It's just 1200 by 900.
as far as I know, there's been no efforts to make Sugar desktop.
Because some of the more simple applications like will just like
naturally
flow to like whatever resolution.
Yes. Yeah. But this is
because I'm looking at the editor box .py file.
Yeah.
So why I thought about that.
Yeah.
Thinking about like the 400 by 400 boxes.
Okay. That's something that is not going to take a lot of time to do. There's not like 900 things, but
yeah,
it's going to go quite quickly. Do you want to work on that with me and like take a bunch of them?
Wait, doing what?
So this is all of the errors reported by Flake8, and so there's like 940 of them.
Okay.
But it's white space fixes and stuff. It's like quick to fix them. So do you want to take like, if you go on GitHub onto issue 17,
that all those errors should be there.
Yeah, and then if you edit the text, issues, and that.
Okay.
And then if you go to the top, and then you select all, and copy and paste this text, the whole issue text, into your text editor. Or 4 times on text. Oh, it's only in a line. Okay. Yeah, right. So double click for a word, double click for a line, and 4 clicks doesn't select it. So yeah, so copy that and then the text editor. So move line 12. Okay, and then you take issue 400. So I'll work from 1 to 400, and then you want to work from now, like 400 down.
Okay, so wait, I'm starting at 400 and going down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just remove the line from your text editor as you fix the issue.
Okay.
And you need to check out the Dave Lab 6 branch.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
How did all these tabs get in there?
Mm-hmm.
Because I should suggest I don't know if you've seen it, but like the way I have like my atoms set up, like you just see the tabs,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like you just see it. It's like obvious.
Yeah. Have you seen that Silicon Valley clip
I haven't.
about the edit tabs?
No,
It's very funny.
People keep telling me about that.
Yeah.
I need to do that. How are you doing, like going through everything one by one? Like, wouldn't it be easier to just? Should I just fix? You're just going line by line and removing tabs.
No. I'm I would just do like a replace all, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
but then you would go through all the lines. Okay, that makes sense.
We'd just replace everything before every tab with 4 spaces.
Okay, and then go, like you're looking through all the errors and then just deleting all the tab ones for that file. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So in the end, your text file should be blank, right?
Yeah. Okay. Do you know what the deal is with the all caps variables? Is that something
I think that's quite a common
like
programming
editor? So, like
convention.
for example, like editor box width being in all caps. Is that
It's quite common to put global. I think global variables.
global? Is that what I'm trying to figure out? Like what he intends by all caps. So if it's global, it's all caps.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where that comes from.
It makes sense. I just generally find like all caps variables like are kind of hard to read.
Yeah.
I think like ideally I need to form a better opinion on this, but I don't think they help with readability.
Yeah.
For imports that are things that are imported but unused, should I just comment them out?
So hang on a second. So actually, I just so which files are you looking at?
I'm looking at widgets editor box.
Okay. Yeah. So I've just focused on the edit fonts.py file to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically, I've got a suggestion that that you just comment them out with a hash space, those unused modules. My suggestion is that it's actually going to be sort of maybe quicker to just take like one file at a time each, rather than like those lines, because then you can run the Travis, the Flake8 file iteratively.
Yeah. Yeah, well, kind of what I'm doing is like I'm fixing, like I've been working on drag points.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm just like fixing things on that and kind of like just working on that file.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I assume that a lot of these like imported ones though are like he intends to use them.
I didn't know. I think it's fucked up. I think the whole program is fucked up. Like it's not. It's like he's just like mashed stuff together.
It's definitely it's definitely sloppy.
Yeah. So I'm not worried about that. I think the first thing is that we need to get things like up to PEP8 standards. So if you finish,
I mean, like the more I look at it, the more it's like a lot of like I think like the whole thing's a little sloppy. And I think like it's like a better approach would be like really kind of like giving things like just